Good evening and welcome to Season 6, Race 4 of the LaBrahn save on Golden Lap. Now, the first thing we're looking at is what are we going to build going into this Brazilian GP. Now, we are currently sat in first in the driver standings, but second in the team standings, and that is partially because Morstan has put in two 7th place finishes, whereas Woods has been able to win some races. So it's really been a little bit of an interesting one where you don't fully, or crash chance goes up, chassis performance goes up, engine goes down. I'm thinking another engine. Again, I almost always think the engine is just got to be what we go for. And we've got a couple of spare parts, which is always good. Below 60 is the upgrade kind of threshold. Okay. So this is a potentially rainy track. So we're going to have some rain and then less rain as this particular session goes on. You're probably still going to be able to improve your lap times over the course of this session. I don't really think there's going to be too much time where we're not, like, straight up not improving our lap times. But we are going to have to be careful, because if we go out on the wrong tyre, it's going to waste time, and then we are going to struggle. Oh my word. Oh my word. Goodness me. I've got Brazil versus Japan on in the World Cup, and I don't know how Brazil have not scored. Oh, goodness me. That's a joke. Alright, Morstan has gone quicker than Woods, which is very interesting. Woods has actually got the better parts, but Ryan has gone quicker than both of them. But not in the second sector. Very interesting. Now, don't forget, these are incredibly long laps of 2 minutes 20. That is, well, a really long lap. We don't get many races nowadays that have this long of a lap. We're going to focus on the engine. That wasn't the best from either driver there. That was not the best. Sorry, from either engineering team. So Nielsen is actually struggling, not really doing anything special. He is a Rainmeister and a Qualimeister, but he must have been held up to be that far back. Every lap, I think, except for maybe laps set during this time period here, within the session, I think every lap is going to be an improving lap. I think that is almost certain. Woods went purple, and then Morstan immediately went purple, and the same again has happened there. And Woods did go quicker, only for Morstan to go quicker still. Lavera on an 8.16 behind. 7.2. Nielsen is 6 seconds behind. Sorry, not Nielsen. Ryan is 6 seconds behind. That goes into... Oh. Quickest from Nielsen. Can't say I'm surprised, because I think he did just get held up with that first lap. But still, out of nowhere, gets a massive improvement. Then maybe the same again. I don't really know. Because for Ryan to do 2 laps and be almost 6 seconds slower, that's... I don't really know. We'll have to see. Woods is in the zone. That might be some purples. Let's see. It is a purple. Morstan only goes white, but Woods is improving with that really quick engine that he's got in his car. Goes green. Oh, only goes second. Very close to Anders Nielsen, who is now just starting a flying lap. And starts with a purple. Second sector, only a white, because the rain is coming down. Nice. That was very useful at the end there. Okay, Nielsen actually did improve, and most of it has come from that first sector. So I reckon he is going to put in maybe like a 2:12 or something if we're not careful. We're only on our outlaps now. Woods in second, a second and a half back. Morstan in third, only 10 hundredths of a second back on Woods. They're both focused up, which is brilliant. Morstan goes green. Woods does not. Now, this is actually the period of time where you don't want to be setting a flying lap, but you got to do what you got to do. Woods manages a 2:17, Morstan a 2:15, and is so close to putting a faster time in than Anders Nielsen. Now, I've got to think that Ryan, that's just the level he's at. A 2:21.26. Again, another improvement. I don't know. What is happening with Joel Ryan? For him to still be that slow in comparison to the rest of the, well, his teammate and the two LaBrahns. Hard to figure that one out. Nielsen goes purple again. Only a white. See, look at that. Nielsen's second sector really lets him down. That's a yellow flag. So we're going to go pit and cancel, pit and cancel. So we stay out. We were on green sectors for Morstan, which is frustrating. Very frustrating because we don't know. We might have improved and gone quicker than Anders Nielsen. Hard to say, hard to know. Okay, back to green flag racing, but we just need to tune up and send them out again. Okay, Morstan's in the zone, set in a purple sector 1. Love that. Sector 2, slightly more reliant on the steering, still manages to put in a purple. Woods doesn't improve. Morstan goes into the 2:12s. But his car is not as good as Woods is. So how is he doing this? Very interesting. We're only going to get one more lap, one more time, one more chance to go out there and improve. We want to be the last car going out there. So if it takes 2 minutes 30, let's say, we want to send our cars out at 2 minutes 50 to go. And, oh wait, no, we might. No, I don't think we would have. Okay, fine. I'll send Woods out early. At 2 minutes 45, which is very soon, we shall send out Morstan. There you go. Unfortunately, they are both stuck behind. Nielsen's gone purple into the 2:12.03. Let's go, Morstan, let's go. Can't focus up. Puts in a white sector. You've got to focus up for me. Oh, this is when it mattered. This is what it comes down to. This is when it mattered. But that is quali done. So we go 2 and 3, which is good. We've split the Ezzolinis into 1 and 4. Maybe if Ryan gets put under pressure by the other teams, we'll have a decent start. We want to just focus on putting pressure on Nielsen. That's all we want to do. It's going to be a sunny race. That's good because Nielsen thrives in the rain. Let's go hard tyre for Woods, medium tyre for Morstan. Zooming in on Morstan. 3 reds, 4 reds, 5 reds, and away we go. We are putting the pressure on immediately. Unfortunately, Woods has dropped back. So has Ryan, and somehow let a Wayland get past him. Morstan is trying to put pressure on Nielsen. Now, Nielsen is on the soft tyre. So we'll be stopping a little bit ahead of us, a little bit earlier than us. Okay, running 2 and 5 is all right. Let's try and figure out the strategy we're going to be going with here. So, Morstan, you can calm down now. Woods looks like a one-stopper is pretty solid. Morstan looking like a one-stopper or a two-stopper. More likely to be a two-stopper on the medium tyres. But what would be very, very useful is if Woods could kind of get past Bregman, catch up to the Edsolinis at the front, who are now 1 and 2 because Morstan has been overtaken by Ryan. Okay, we're going ×2 speed. Such a long lap. It really is. And of course, we're saving our fuel. We are not running too far back. We're only 12, 13-ish seconds back. See what happens here. No one's focused up, so we just go 2 times speed again. We are giving up a bit of time, but we will get it back. Now, the sooner the Woods can get past Bregman, the more we will be able to charge down on those Edsolinis. Morstan's running a very good race. Let's tell Woods to go for it here. Try and get the move done for us. Very nearly, not there just yet. Very nearly. Watching number 5 here. Oh, Luana Lovera has crashed. So we've got a yellow flag situation. If I was Nielsen, I would be pitting. I'm going to pit Morstan onto a hard tyre. We're going to take a cheap pit stop now. It will put us into a bit of traffic, but I think it's all right. We're gonna jump the gun here. We're going to jump the gun and try and give ourselves a little bit of something. Short, soft tyre at the end, maybe. That could work. That could work. Who knows? And there you go. Nielsen also pitting. Taking advantage of this. Oh, that's so lucky. Nielsen comes out ahead of Woods. And we are back to green flag racing. So, Woods, calm yourself down. You've got to... Well, now you've got to try and put pressure on Nielsen. How are we looking on the fuel? We are negative 2.7. That's not very much at all, in fact. That's come down really quickly because of that yellow flag period. Now, Laframboise going to pit, so he'll get out the way. Woods is only 7 seconds or so behind the lead at the minute. Morstan further back, but there is a pit stop within that as well. Okay, Morstan has got past LaRousse. That's good. I'm actually going to tell Woods to let Morstan by if they get too close, because they're on different strategies and there's no point slowing our drivers down by them having a fight over position. Okay, 8 laps gone. Only 8 laps gone. I had to take a break and now I've got to remember where we were at. So Morstan's in 4th. Woods is in 3rd. We've got a little bit of a gap between them, but not very much. And we decided that if Morstan does catch Woods, we'll let him go by. Ryan needs to stop on those mediums. Nielsen is going to stop on those mediums at some point. We are not actually too far behind. I suspect Ryan should let Nielsen by, but that doesn't seem to be happening. And because of that, Woods is actually picking up a little bit of time here. This is actually a little bit silly from the Edsolinis. They should be letting him by, because the longer that Nielsen is stuck behind him, the more time he's going to lose. And it's at 10.3. It was closer to 12. It's at 10.5. It's not really... There we go. They've made the change. 10.2. They have made the swap over. Morstan is still trying to catch. 2.31. Not too bad. Need to focus up. This is how, as things stand. Now, I suspect that Ryan is going to pit relatively soon. I'm going to hit 2 times speed, because like I say, Ryan probably should be pitting quite soon. Woods can't focus up, so Morstan might actually catch him on this lap. Let's check the fueling. We are -2, -1.7. Morstan is just... The overtake's just happened now, because again, Woods is on a different strategy. No point in kind of causing a bit of a kerfuffle there for no reason. The gap is opening up a bit. Woods has now just got to kind of keep his... Well, just keep driving until either Ryan gets to him and overtakes him, or just keep driving. The gap is opening up, like I say, but that is because Nielsen is burning. And that is what's happening there. If we look at that 1.6, because the laps are so long, I suppose it's actually going to take longer for the number to come down. Morstan's in the zone. Okay, finally, that's the first time in a while we've had a driver in the zone, and we can see if that gap is going to come down. It is. It was at 22. It's coming down quick. So we do have a little bit of pace in the bag. Pace to burn. And he's set the quickest lap. Woods is now in the zone. So we'll swap him over. Here we go. Big push from Woods this time. 27 seconds is the gap. We're going to have to pit relatively soon. We are still looking at the one stopper for Woods with a chance of a yellow flag stop later, I imagine. Swapping over again. Morstan this time in the zone. Woods, if you can go to maybe lap 19, then the one stop is very possible. Okay, Morstan, calm yourself, lad. The gap is 15 seconds. There we go. We have cut that gap by 7 seconds or so with those particular laps. Slightly quicker laps from... Morstan can't focus up from Tim Morstan. He's gone soft. Nielsen's gone soft. That's another stop. That's going to be a 3-stopper for Anders Nielsen. I am a little bit surprised. Woods did a very good job of holding off Ryan there. Morstan's in the zone. Give it a bit of send, and Woods will pit this lap. Okay, how are we looking at fuel? 0.5, not too far off. What is the gap between Morstan and Nielsen? It is 5 seconds. All right. Okay. Morstan's in the zone again, so I'll let him go a little bit longer there on that push and burn. Puncture for Rinaldi. That's going to slow him down. Okay, going to go 1 time speed just for a second. So, as things stand, can we burn just yet? Not just yet. Morstan can't focus, but has got 3.6 on Nielsen. I think it wouldn't be the worst idea to pit Nielsen in the next couple of laps. Sorry, pit Morstan if Nielsen overtakes him, which it looks like he might just do. 0.4, very close. In fact, I don't really want to be fighting. I'm just going to go medium tyre. I know that Nielsen's got a pit again. There's the fight gone. The overtake, it doesn't matter. The overtake doesn't need to be an apology there. It does not matter. Woods can now burn. Yes, he can. Woods can now burn all the way to the end. Ryan will pit. Nielsen will pit. And Woods is in the zone. Give it full send. See what you can do. You're in 5th at the minute. 47 seconds back. See if we can get into the podium some way or another. Don't forget, the pit stops are a chunk of that time that is going to be found. It is down to 46 and a bit. Morstan can also now burn to the end. Lovely stuff. Tristan Lupe the slow stop down in 19th. That is rough. Okay, calm it down, Woods. And there is... Woods is in the zone. Okay, well, actually, I don't want you to push. There is Ryan pitted. So Woods is now the quickest car out there with that quickest lap. Nilsson stretching those tyres is very interesting. I can't really see why you would be trying to do that. You're on the soft tyre. Just absolutely give it full send while you're on the quickest theoretical tyre. And then give it a pit stop. That is a pit stop for Nilsson. Where is... Morstan going to come out? Out in front! Goodness me, that was close. Okay, now it is just a straight race. 2 and a bit seconds between them. Morstan, anytime you focus up, you gain a bit of time. Woods, if you can focus up and chase down Nilsson, put some pressure on him, we might be on for a 1-2 here. This is a surprise that Tim Morstan has really showed up today saying, I'm ready to race. I'm here to race. Looking very quick. Woods is in the zone. The gap is 5.36 to Anders Nilsson. Bring that down. Get yourself in the race here. Get yourself in the running. 5.12. 4.8. It is coming down. 4.56. No. 4.16. Going. Good. Good. But Nilsson is also putting up... Well, bringing the gap down, putting in good lap times, trying to catch Tim Morstan. I think Nilsson does have a better car than Tim Morstan. Now he's giving it full push, but so are we. Woods to calm it down. Nilsson is giving it full send, and he's going to get the move. Does get the move done. Does it stick? It does stick. Nilsson is out in front. But immediately stops pushing. Morstan's on the quick tyre with him. You've got to go quick. You've got to go quick. And 5 laps, 5 seconds. You've just got to focus up. You have just got to focus up. Can't get past him. Okay, because he's not burning. Look at that. He doesn't have the fuel that we have. Interesting. Give it full push. Woods, just for the second half of this lap, give it full push for me. Try and get that gap down. DuPont with a puncture. 2.5 seconds back. Isn't focused up. At the... Oh, my word. Come on, Nilsson. Make a mistake. Woods is there. Morstan is there. We've got the chance for a 1-2 here if we give it full send. But if I do give it full send and Woods overtakes Morstan, then I'm in trouble. 4 laps to go. These are very long laps. Come on, focus up here. Let's go. Who's going to focus up? Neither. ×2 speed. The gap is nothing. The gap is absolutely nothing. Who is going to focus up? Here we go. Morstan, not focused. Woods, not focused. Well, we're not going to overtake him if you don't focus up. The gap is 2.24, 1.7, 1.6, 1.4, 1.7, 1.9. It's growing. 2 seconds. Focus up, Morstan. Let's go. Let's go. Both drivers, full send from now to the end. The gap is 0.6. Go on, Tim Morstan. You can get the move done. Full send from now to the end. There it is. There's the move. Tim Morstan overtakes Nilsson, who doesn't have the fuel, doesn't have the tyres to push all the way to the end. Woods is now only 3 seconds back. 2.8. My tyres are given out. Tim Morstan says the gap is 2 seconds. His tyres are indeed given out. He's not focused up, but he's going to have to be for this last lap. Woods is in the zone and giving it the full send. He is 2.08, 1.76. This is the last lap. This is the chance for the 1-2 for the LaBrahns and the chance to cut the constructors' lead down to next to nothing, maybe even less than nothing. We might even be able to steal the lead here. He is so, so close. Oh my God, they are focused up. Here we go. Here we go. Woods 0.4 of a second behind him, but will not be able to get it done. Whew. Oh my word. Nielsen takes fastest lap. Morstan and Woods half a second either side of him. Ryan finishes a little bit further back. And that is one heck of a race we have just driven. What was the gap? Oh my goodness, it was 0.09 between Paul Woods and Anders Nielsen. The only car out there to go for the 3-stop. We're on... Oh, the 1-2 was right there. Right there. We cut the lead by... Oh my word, it would have been 3 points further. 6-point swing. Paul Woods is now still ahead, but only by 9. Morstan, obviously, because Anders Nielsen has cut into Paul Woods' lead, but Morstan takes a big whopping 25 points from that race. We are 9 points down. Cut the lead in half. And up next is Monaco. Goodness me. Now, this is a steering track. So it's going to be a steering upgrade. Naturally, it's going to have to be. So we're going to go for a steering upgrade. It's going to go on to Woods' car. Morstan is then going to need an upgrade. Upgrade. We've got a 29.56 and a 28.66. Monaco up next. Goodness me, this season is close. Goodness me, this is a close one. Whew. Until next time.